okay, I need to sit down with them. Okay, I don't need to do a one-on-one. I need to just get everybody. I need to get everybody from 16 to 30 to you and pour into them. Okay, because one of our responsibilities as adults is to pour back into our youth. That's our responsibility, y'all. That is our responsibility. If we want to build a legacy, we want our foundation, our families to be strong. So I'm doing what I'm doing, not to be seen, not to be the man, not to do any of that. I'm doing that. You all hear me say often, I do what God tells me to do. Obedience will help you be blessed. I'm in a sowing season. Okay, you sow, what you sow, you reap. So when you sow, when you plant, it's going to come up, right? So you give, if you give, it's going to come back. So if any of y'all are stingy, get rid of that, because you can't be blessed. If you have your hand always closed, because you want to hold what you got, how is God going to put something in it? Because you got the hand closed. You got to release it so you can be blessed. So that's what I'm doing. I'm in a pouring season, because I'm trusting and believing, I have faith in God before this year. I'm going to be in a receiving. I'm going to be in a reaping season. So I'm giving to you all. I'm pouring to y'all. I don't know everything by far, but in my almost 47 years, I have gone through some pitfalls. I've gone through some things that I wish somebody would have told me that. If I had only known that. Okay, and I'm trying to give you all some. Now, some of these things we're going to talk about, y'all still going to make these mistakes. But my prayer is that everybody leave here today, everybody in this house, leave here today learning something they didn't know. Something. And if everybody did that, then it was a success. I want to just pour into you, okay? So that's where I'm coming from. Some of the things I may talk about may be some things that happen to me, maybe some things that happen to you. I never, ever, ever, you all know me, I never, ever, ever use a platform like this to attack anybody. So don't sit there and let the devil say, we talking about me. He talking about me. It may be your situation or something similar, just hear it, because it maybe can be a blessing to somebody else. That's the whole purpose, to learn from this. Okay? It's the whole purpose, so we don't have the same pitfalls. Okay? I'm gonna get started. It's a lot of stuff I want to cover. We may not hit it all, but I don't want to just be talking. It's an interaction. I want group participation, and there will be benefits to this group participation. And I will reiterate, I will recommend you take very good notes. There may be some rewards at the end for taking good notes. Y'all can take that how you want it. You can read between the lines as to what that may mean. Okay? Get what? The couch said, no, that ain't that, man. That ain't part of the bargain, man. That's not part of the bargain.
He trying to get him.
You trying to get the couch said, dang.
You want the couch that damn fish?
Look at Mike. You can start in. You want the fireplace. So real quick, y'all. Hosea says, and I promise not to make this a preacher session, but I won't promise that I won't talk about God. That's me. I won't promise that. But this is not a session set up to preach to you all. But because I believe, I love God to the core, there will be times when I will make reference to God, and we'll make reference to Scripture. And the first Scripture I am going to make reference to is Hosea 4:6. Hosea 4:6, my people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me. Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God, I will also forget thy children. Basically, God is saying, for those that lack knowledge, He's not happy with that. He's not happy. For those who seek to know more, to learn more, God is pleased with that. He wants you to learn more. He has so much for us. Okay? There is a gift, a talent in every individual here. Every one of us. Some of you all know your purpose, and you're fearful to step into your purpose. Some of us don't know our purpose yet. Okay? But we need to see God ask, what is my purpose on this life? Contrary to what the devil may want you to think, because the devil talks to us sometimes and tell us our life is worthless, that we don't serve no purpose. In fact, he said you should take your life. Won't nobody care, won't nobody love you. Satan is alive from the pit of hell. Every life is important. Every life was created and designed for a purpose, a specific purpose that only you are to carry out. Okay? With that being said, I want to talk about the first thing being identity. Okay? What's the difference? difference between character and personality? And I'm asking the question. Anybody can answer this. What's the difference between character and personality? What's the difference between character and personality?
Your personality show different traits of who you are, right?
Okay. I'm good with that.
Your character brings out like different, I don't know the word I'm looking for.
Right. That you are on the right lines.
Difference, in my opinion, the difference between character and personality. A character comes with animation, personality comes with proverbs, and you know what I mean, like the book of poems and stuff. Like you just read on and on about this one person.
Well,
But when it comes to a character, it's always tend to be animated.
possibly. Let me give you all the easy definition of it. Personality is who people think you are. Character is who you are. Okay? So you all have your thoughts about who y'all think I am. Okay? That's my personality. What you all think, you all think I am. My character is who I really am. Now catch this. Catch this. Your character should not be too far from your personality. Who people think you are should line up with who you really are. If you're real. Unless you're playing this way with this group of people, and then now when you're over here, you're this way with this group of people, and then when you're alone, you're somebody else. Can't nobody get a hold or grip of who you are. In fact, you can't get a grip of who you are yourself. So your personality, who people think you are, and your characters, who you are, should line up. Should line up. Okay?
That means that there's 3 times as many people in this room.
Should be. Should be. The character and the personality should match it. Okay? Now, I was just talking about the gifts and the talents and things like that that's in everybody, right? I want to remind you all to invest in yourself. Okay? Invest in yourself. Don't sit up and compare yourself to nobody else. God designed you just the way He designed you. He designed them just the way He designed them. The reason why you can't match up with them is because they have a separate purpose from you. Their purpose is not identical to yours. So now we have to invest in ourselves, meaning be the very best version of you. That's my goal every day. My goal every day is to be a better Joe today than I was yesterday.
Excuse me, though. Did you get Kiki and Hook
I gave him something right on, yeah.
I was using my phone.
Okay. So to be the very best version of you. Okay? Don't worry about competing with somebody else, what they got, how God is blessing them. Do you. Be you. Okay? You owe it to yourself to produce the best possible you. You owe it to God, you owe it to yourself. Okay? Learn all you can learn about what you're trying to achieve. Okay? So if you desire to be something in life, whatever that is, especially nowadays, young people. When I was coming up, some of the older people in here can relate to me. Some of y'all may not even know. We had encyclopedias. Y'all know what encyclopedias are? You had to go to the library in most cases. Most of us didn't have them at home. Some people had that was better off having them at home, a whole set, A to Z. But in most cases, you had to go to the library, which means you had to have a library card. Go there, pull from the book. So if I was looking up cars, go pull out C or A for automobiles, pull it out, and look up whatever I need to look up, do my research on it. If I check the book out or do the research while I'm there. Now, the internet has made it possible for you all to do anything. Anything that you all want to become, anything that you want to study, anything you want to be better at, you can simply Google. And we do have to be careful with Google because Google is not a Bible. We do need to do further research other than just Google. It would be a benefit to get into the library and do old school research. Look up books. Find out books that have reference to what you want to do. But it's right there, you all. You got to invest in yourself. See, because think of it like this. If you have a business idea, right, you need somebody to invest in. It's kind of hard to go ask that person to invest in you when they see you're not even willing to invest in yourself. If I had $1 million and Jermaine wanted me to do something for him that he said, hey, I got this great idea about a business. I got $1 million to invest. I'm going to say, well, what's your idea? Well, you know what? I haven't put it on paper yet. Me, as a millionaire, in my mind, as an investor, as a business-minded person, I'm thinking, well, is this young man really serious about what he wants to do? He doesn't even have it on paper yet. He's just talking. See, we got to put our money where our mouth is. So invest in yourself, y'all. Research, learn what it is. You want to be you want to go in business. You want to open a restaurant, a catering business, whatever it is. Do your homework. Do your homework. What is it? Cross your T's, dot your I's. In addition to learning all you can learn, find mentors in life. Now this is so big, y'all. We all need to search out mentors. Someone that has what we want, has accomplished what we want to accomplish. And you emulate it. It's okay to copy, to be a copycat as long as you copy the right cat.
You hear me?
It's okay to be a copycat. You copy the right person. Say, oh, they did this. I'm going to walk in these same footsteps. They did it like that. I'm going to do it the same. I ain't finna alter from what they did. They got success. I'm going to do what they did. I'm going to become their mentee. That's my mentor. Find people that you can be a mentee to and they can be a mentor to you. Okay? Formal education versus informal education. As great as we would love for all of us to have degrees, y'all, everybody ain't made for college. Everybody not. Everybody not made for college. However, there are other things we can do. There are trade schools. When I was at Dunbar, it was a vocational school. We had brick masonry, sheet metal, auto mechanics, auto body, machine shop, machine drafting. You name it. We had about 16 shops. Tailoring, cosmetology. No, probably like 20, 24. So college is not for everybody, but find what your niche is and do it. Now, the difference between, what's the difference between formal education and informal education? Somebody tell me that. Formal education and informal education. What's the difference?
Formal education is school education, informal education.
Absolutely. So, formal education, you're going through high school, college, your associates, your bachelor, PhD, right? But guess what? Guess what? You can go do this all day. Read a book. So this is 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Stephen R. Covey. Excellent book. Excellent book. Excellent, yeah. Excellent book. There's a stereotype that I hate, but in a lot of instances it's true. They said if you want to hide something from a black person, hide it in the pages of the book. They'll never find it. There's a chance this book, if I had a coffee table here, and I left my house, and somebody broke in the house, all my electronic stuff will be gone, everything will be gone, and I can have $100 bill in that page, right there, on the coffee table. When I come back, oh my God, they took the TV, they took everything, oh my God, and I saw, and I can open that book and $100.
And that happened to me every time. It happened.
And then take that money.
Not gonna touch it.
And that money was laying right by that book.
It's an unfortunate stereotype.
Then you go in the room, they
Put it like this. We need to spend more time with our face in a book as opposed to being on Facebook. Nothing wrong with Facebook. I love Facebook. But we have to keep it in its place, y'all. If we read a book like we read Facebook, all of us will have a PhD degree. Because as soon as we get on there, we want to look at gossip, we want to look at this, what this person doing, what that person doing. Some of us spend hours. But we can't. 10 minutes? You gotta read the whole book in a day. 10 minutes. Maybe 3 pages. Today, read them up. And this will pour into you. Because once this get in here, you start to act differently. You start to perform differently. Because you know something that somebody else don't know. It's right here. It's not here. I got a whole bookshelf. Y'all don't have books? You're not able to buy books? I don't have a problem. Jermaine is asking you to read that. Read it. It's powerful. But we have to make that decision, y'all. We have to make that conscious decision. And I didn't like reading. I'm gonna tell y'all what happened to me. What made me start reading. In high school, nope, y'all might think I like. Nope, I did not like reading. I hated reading anything this thick. No. No, I won't see that. I was a manager at AT&T. And this young lady who I was coaching, she was about to lose her job. And I kept on coaching her, working with her. Some other coaches coached her and worked with her. She gave me this book. She signed this book. And she said to one of the best coaches here at Chicago North, thank you so much for being so supportive and understanding. I know that it wasn't for you, I'd probably be working somewhere else. Hope you enjoy the word, and may God bless you and keep you and your family for reigning. I read this book, The Purpose Driven Life. It's not one of the books you read the whole book, like you say you're feeling good, you want to read the whole book, then you don't do it. It's set for you to read one day, one chapter per day. It's 40 chapters, so 40 days. I read this book, it changed my life. Not only did it change my life from the information that was on here, it gave me a desire to read. So now all of a sudden somebody didn't want to pick up a book this thick. I was like, oh man, I was hungry. Oh man, I gotta go get another book. I gotta go pick up, I gotta get some more knowledge. Got me home, got me fired up, y'all. Start building my bookcase. Got me fired up. So, and I say that we got to invest in ourselves, y'all. We got to invest in ourselves. Formal education is great if you can afford it. But everybody can't. And it's not for everybody. Okay? Now, while I'm talking about formal education really quickly, you got some people that's going to be going off to college, going off to high school. Don't make the mistake I made. Here's the mistake I made, y'all. My parents were older, right? And I should have, but looking back, I should have reached out to some of my older cousins that went to college. So here I am, I graduated from Dunbar. Wasn't an A student. I was an AB 1 or 2 C's. AB 1 or 2 C's. Mostly B's, a few A's, a few C's. I was a good student though. I wanted to go to Illinois Institute of Technology. I was very good in machine drafting. My drawings were on display at the Museum of Science and Industry. I won first place one year, I won second place another. I was very good at it. I didn't really like it, but I was good at it, okay? I was set to go, I was gonna go, my mind, I said, you can go to Illinois Institute of Technology. Back in 1990, it cost $40,000 a year to go to IT. I don't know what it costs, that's probably $60,000. $40,000 a year, so that's $80,000 or $160,000 to go to IT. My mom never got no money. They ain't no money. So rather than me applying for financial aid, now I could have did a better job of going to my counselor, or my counselor could have did a better job of reaching out to me. Neither one of us did that. So here I was stuck in the phone. So I didn't go to college. Okay? So I let the cost stop me from making a move that I should make. You all don't do that. Young people, as y'all thinking about college, forget about money. This is why it's so important for you all to do what you need to do in your curriculum and your academics so you can qualify for those grants and scholarships. And if you're great athletically, qualify for those scholarships. But if you don't let that stop you. If you got to take out the loan for school, take out the loan for school. I'll cover a little bit later. We're going to get into that anyway. We're going to get into that anyway. So it may as well be for me to educate myself. But I made the mistake of not, I had cousins. All my cousins, all my aunt Ida, all her kids graduate college. I could have went to them and said, what do I do, y'all? How do I apply for this? How do I do this? I didn't do that. Instead, I went a different direction. I said, well, I had another plan. My plan was, okay, well, you can't pay for college that way. Why don't you join the Army Reserves? Now, I'm not a gung-ho person who want to go fight for my country. I saw that as a way of earning money to come back and go to college. So I did that. I went to the Army Reserve. God protected me. I went in between 2 wars. Desert Storm was on this side and Gulf War was on that side. I went from 91 to 99. My contract was 6 years active duty from 91 to 97 and 2 years inactive from 97 to 99. God blessed me to go right in between 2 wars. Had they sent me, I would have had to go to war, but my position was not infantry where I would have been shooting. I was a food inspector. So I would have went to where the soldiers was, make sure their food was properly available, sanitized for them to eat. But if I called for me to pick up my M16 rifle and go to the front line, I would have had to. This is the risk I took because I was trying to get money for college. My parents didn't have it. So all that to say is when I got out, came back, I still went to work. Didn't go to college. It is my desire before I die, I would like to have a degree, but I have not changed because I want to be humble. God did stop me from doing some things I did with AT&T, with New York Life, with some of the other jobs I had. God did stop me. He gave me favor. So he's going to make the direction I like go whatever way you want to go. But please don't let money, young folks, stop you from applying to the schools you want to go and going. Parents, don't stop these kids from flying. Some of us want to say, oh, I want to keep them close to me. I don't want them to go out of town. They need to be near me. Let these kids fly. They got scholarships. They got scholarships that's going to send them to California, UCLA, to University of Texas, all over the United States. Let them fly. Don't hold them back. Don't hold them back, y'all. I'm not calling anything on anything. I'm not talking. I didn't know nothing about it. I'm just saying what I'm saying. But I'm saying, let these kids fly because they are going to higher heights. They're going to some levels we ain't even seen. And you hindering their altitude. They're trying to take off, and you grabbing their leg trying to pull them back there. No, let them take off. Let them take off. Okay. Real quick, I want to talk a little bit about adult versus child. Now, what's interested in this? In the state of Illinois, once you become 21, you're grown, right? Most kids can't wait. When I get 21, oh, they ain't telling me nothing. Can't tell me nothing. I'm grown. I'm going to parties. I'm staying out as long as I want to stay out. I'm doing me. Now, the ironic thing about it is, and I tell the ones that grew up in my household is, they know what I say. You're not grown until you're paying your bills, you buy your toilet paper, you buy your toothpaste, your trash bags, your food, all your big. See, because this is what y'all want. Y'all want part of being grown. Y'all want to be able to go have sex, stay out, drink, smoke, be who I want to be, come in when I get ready, I got my own key, get my ride, so I don't need your help. Y'all think that's grown. It's only a snippet. It's only a snippet. I wish these was checks in the mail, but they're not, y'all. I wish these was checks in the mail. There's a ComEd, People's Energy, your cell phone. Back in the day when we had landlines, if you got internet, your homeowner, you got a water bill, you got your mortgage or rent, car note, taxes,
Wear and tear.
wear and tear,
That's the biggest one.
car insurance, life insurance, this insurance, that insurance, kids, tithes. You should be paying our tithes. And look, it gets to the point, and I shouldn't, maybe I shouldn't say this, but I don't think it's wrong to say this. Hey, maybe I love, or I'm waiting for to hear some of y'all young people come back and be like, hey, I know what you're talking about. Hey, it's rough. Cause y'all finally know.
I want to go home.
It look on the other side, you all. It looks real good. It looks real good. Can I get an amen, Carl? It's tough. It's tough. And if you're a single parent on your own, it's great you got some help. If you by yourself, You gotta do some budgeting. You gotta do some figure some things out. You know, you can't just do willy nilly. You can't just look. There's a saying. If you fail to plan, then you're planning to fail.
Why you doing that?
I got to go put something on my room.
Why you couldn't send somebody else?
Because they don't know where it's at.
Y'all still taking notes? Again. Some of the stuff I'm talking about might come up. Might come up. Okay, so I used to tell the kids in my house, I used to tell them this. You had 3 jobs. 3 jobs! You remember what I said it was, Q? What I said y'all job was? Lola. Go to school. 1 job. Get good grades.
And clean up. Obey.
And obey us. Oh my God. When you trade that for the world right now, y'all, think about all your bills and
They
responsibilities.
listen, because they remember.
Yeah.
Good job, y'all.
Y'all adults, when y'all trade that for the world, all I gotta do is go to school, my attendance. Now while I'm there, get good grades. And guess what? Do with my mama, my daddy, my parents, grandparents, or guardian, what they tell me to do. And hopefully they're not leading you in the wrong direction. That's easy. That's easy. I'm not worried about bills. I don't gotta pay rent. That's your rent. So that's what I said their job was. Okay?
Everybody got fired.
Now, I want to say this also about your parents. Because as y'all folks say, or maybe y'all will say anymore, don't get it twisted. The only responsibility your parents had before you turn 18 is to feed you, clothe you, shelter you. After you turn 18, if your parents or grandparents or guardian is doing anything for you, count it a blessing. You're under God's grace. After 18. After 18, they can say, hey, let me show you which way is out.
And you got something to do that.
You get on out now. You get on out now. And they wouldn't be wrong. But in our mind, a lot of our mind, and y'all as y'all, well, they bogus, man. They doing me like this, man. No, nobody. See, I want us to get out the mentality, y'all. Somebody owed us something. Don't nobody owe you nothing. Your parents do what they do for you because they love you. They extend it. They don't have to. After 18, you under grace. You under grace. Bye. Sorry, you get ready to leave? How are you ready to leave? 18. Good break here. But when you hit that, you need to say, hey, see you, sorry. Go see you later. Sorry, man. See what be wrong. See what be wrong. So look, I say that to say, look, young people, don't just get it out your mind.
And then you got to know why.
Oh.
Is that out there?
Yeah.
Wait.
Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? Young people, hold on. Young people, y'all hear this? You know what I'm saying? Once you get that, you gotta know what to do to get out there. This is the reason why you all.
That's why it's all.
You need to watch what we're doing. You need to know how is mommy, daddy, granddaddy, grandma operating. So I can see, because in a few years I'm gonna have to do this, and I gotta fend for myself. I gotta do it. Y'all, everything we doing is with a purpose. I know y'all think we just want to be hard on y'all, just want to be bogus and stuff. We're doing it with a purpose. Because although kids do die before parents, for the most part, we expect that you all are going to be here. We're going to be off the scene one day. And once we leave off the scene, you're going to find out don't nobody love you like mama and daddy. Ain't nobody going to make no sacrifices for you. Some people don't care about themselves. So they'll be like, you, what? You got your rent?
Right.
Why?
Get out.
You gotta go. Oh, but can I at least stay to the weekend? No. You gotta go.
About a week.
You ain't paying me no rent.
What you say, Ray? Another tenant to be in here. A paying tenant.
About a week.
A paying tenant to be in here. Man, they not playing. It's dog dog world out here, y'all. It's ugly. It's really every man for himself. It's dog eat dog. So we doing trying to teach y'all. Let's see. Wait a minute. I want to talk about this real quick. You all heard somebody say? Have you all heard? Have y'all heard? Word is bond. Has everybody heard that terminology? My word is my bond. I want to talk about that just for a second. Okay. In the old days when deals were done, let's say me and Great Dog made a deal that we was gonna use our car to pick up people, right? We share the car. We're gonna share our car, we're gonna pick up people, we starting a business. You know what we did? Great Dog, you for doing it? He said yes, I say yes, what we do? We lock it up with a handshake. That confirmed it. That handshake. You know what? He gave his word, I gave my word. Our word was bond. And that was it. But over the years, corruption came in, people cheat and steal and lie. That's why you have to put things on a contract. It has to be a legal document. So that if he go against it, I go against it, we can hold each other accountable in a court of law. But I say this by word is bond for this reason here. Y'all hear me on this. I want y'all to not miss this. Okay? In life, you want your word. This is why I be on my kids about lying. Cut the line out, y'all. Your word is your bond. What do I mean by that? I have tried to establish myself with people where if I needed to come to them for emergency, and I say, Jermaine, man, I gotta get my mortgage, man, and I'm $200 short. Man, look, I promise you, if you give it to me next Friday, you're gonna have it back. If I have established my word as being my word, he's gonna do it. He'll want his pocket. He's gonna do it. But if I have established myself as a liar, and I say next Friday, man, bro, I ain't got it. I don't got it, bro.
You all outside, don't worry, bro.
I don't got it. But this is what, because your word can be money, y'all. It can be money. This is the reason why your word is, so y'all just throw lies out there like it's nothing. You throw a lie here, throw a lie there, and don't think nothing of it. Your word is your bond. It means something. It should mean something if it don't mean nothing. The last thing you want to be known as a liar. You want everybody to say, oh man, you're lying. Lying nigga, man. Believe nothing you say, man. Believe nothing she say. Everything come out of her mouth is a lie. Everything come out of his mouth. You want your word to be bond. Because you never know what kind of situation you're going to be. You may be stranded and need somebody to pick you up. Your word has to be bond. Let me stop right there for a minute. Any questions? Any comments anybody else will make? About anything we talked about so far? Alright? Anybody learn anything?
Yes, sir.
If not, hopefully I'm going to get there. Let's talk a little bit about history. Okay? I want to talk about respecting our seniors. When I came up, do y'all hear me? When I came up, if I identified that you were over 21 years old, let's say I was 14, and I identified he was over 21, I respected him because he was senior to me. I'm not just talking about definitely want to do our 60, 70, 80-year-old. I'm talking about somebody that was 5, 6 years older. We respected them, and it's a two-way street, you all. Respect is not a one-way, but a do not enter. It's a two-way street. You can flow this way and it flow that way. You give it and you receive it. But some of us only want to receive it. You have to earn respect. You earn respect by giving it to people. Regardless of their age, regardless of their background, their condition, you respect people. The golden rule, do unto others as you have them do unto you. But we lost that. It hurts my heart when I'm on the bus and young people get on the bus and I hear their conversations. F this, and I'm like right here. And I look and I was like, I never would have done it. Regardless of once I was saved or not, I never would have done that. Never. Because I would have recognized there was an adult right there. I'm not going to say these words. We lost that, y'all. We lost that. And we got to get that back. That's the reason why we're in a lot of turmoil we're in right now. You all have to respect the fact that those of us that's 30, 40, 50, and 60, you got to respect our experience. We done been through some things that y'all even thought about. Some of y'all don't even know it's coming down the line. We like, oh, been there, done that. I done seen that pitfall. Now I can just step over. Y'all just go noonie and walk right on in. Because you ain't seen it. You don't know how to recognize it. They told me the best place is at the foot of a senior. You sit down at the foot of a senior and humble yourself and open your ears and close your mouth. And let them pour into you. Let them give to you. They have been through some things. But we come here acting like, oh, I got all the answers. You old man. You old lady. You can't tell me nothing.
Can I say something?
Yes, ma'am.
And one thing, adults didn't talk crazy in front of young people.
You absolutely right.
You all have to be careful what you say in front of your kids.
Sure right about that.
Because it's a big impact. When I was coming up, I mean, and coming from you all's grandmother, because I go south a lot and I go to all the family reunions that they have. I mean, you should see. My mother would tell you, if one Bogan got a cold, the other would cough. That's just how close knit they were.
Wow.
I mean, and I experienced it because, you know, I see it all the time. You all have a lot of family that you all don't know. A lot of family. You know, and I said it's enough of you guys, the way you guys cook and do things, y'all can get a little thing together every year. Get to know your relatives. You know, because the reason why they started the reunions because cousins didn't know each other and was going with each other.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Right.
Wow.
You know, so, you know, when you got to break the news to this cousin that you can't date this cousin because this is your first cousin, not second or third cousin. This is your first cousin. They didn't know each other. I mean, but, and speaking of, you know, adults, on my block, them neighbors that was on my block, if they saw me do something, they didn't wait till I got home. I got a whooping by the neighbors, and they told my mama, and I got a whooping by
That was
my
universal.
mama.
That was universal.
And that's about
You know, it takes a village. It takes a village to raise your kids nowadays. You know, it's not, you know, you can't just sit back and just sit up and discuss anything in front of your kids and think they're not listening because they are.
That's a
You
great
know,
point.
you gotta be careful what you say in front of these
Great
kids.
point. I hope y'all got that. And to a point,
I mean, I'm 59 years old, and I've never cussed in front of one of my aunties or uncles or my mom.
That's me. That's me. And if I thought they hurt me, I would have just wrecked myself thinking, oh, like, oh my God, how did I let them hit me? Regardless of my age.
That's right.
But two things Trina touched on right there, you all, is y'all watch us. All the time, y'all don't say nothing. Y'all sit back and observe, just quietly observe. So we got, as adults, we got to make sure we put out the right behaviors. Because we want to do, this is what we like to do as adults. Do as I say, not as I do. We want to tell them to do something else, but they, well, but Daddy, I'm watching you do this. No, I'm watching you do this, and you said don't do that. I'm watching you do this. You know, and all that they would say, kids have to leave the room. You couldn't even come in the room. You couldn't just come in the room. You couldn't barge in a conversation. Kids could just, oh, Mama, Daddy, you better, ma'am, excuse me, permission to speak, permission to enter the room. You just jump in that conversation? Man, listen. It's been on. And the other things you talking about, you brought back some memories and you said this. On my block, we had Miss Butler, Miss Johnson, Miss Thornton, Miss Washington. I knew all of those. And you watched what you did and said around them too. So, oh boy, there goes Miss Butler right there. Because Miss Butler was going to get on your butt.
And then you get another one.
Tell your parents this was the response that was going to be. They did what, Miss Butler? What? Boy, come here.
You get another.
You got another. You got another. You better not say no stuff to Miss Butler like you ain't my mom. Ooh, say something like that. You told Miss Butler what? Nowadays, though, you can't say nothing to nobody here.
The mama ready to fight.
The mom come down the street. What you say to mom? What you say? The teachers can't even correct. Because when the parent come up to the school, they're not coming up to say what did Raymond do?
Right.
They come, what you do? You touched it, what you do?
The kids that got out.
It's
I'll teach you to
everybody know about the battle.
And then she had a rule. She been
They had money for those battles. They named them battles. Man, look, I'm with all the teachers who my man. But could you imagine how the behaviors look? Can y'all imagine how the behaviors would change if we gave y'all the teachers okay? Hey, man, get out of line, wear him out. Wear him out. And we let you hear that, you sitting up there thinking, oh man, what's going on? They're teaming up against me. You gonna be in line. You gonna be in line. But if you know my mama gonna come up here and set it off, kick it off, you put your hands on me. It's a different mindset.
Mama going to school.
Yeah, you got work right there in school.
Even making that statement, the parents are actually giving you these kids power.
In a lot of situations, by them not being in the home, they run the street doing whatever, and little Johnny is taking himself up to even out. He living on his own.
To go to the school.
At 14, he on his own.
I can go talk crazy to the teacher.
Okay,
He said McDonald's.
okay, real quick. Slavery and slavery mentality, you all. Listen up. So thank God none of us had to deal with it. Some of our grandparents, great-grandparents. You all, I want y'all to picture for a minute.
Hold on. Let's say ain't nobody had to deal with the real
person. Physically, because we talking about mentality, mentally, and physically had to deal with it.
Okay, wait.
Listen up, y'all. So I want you to picture every day that you get up, you have someone you have to refer to as master. Okay? I'm gonna talk to y'all guys for a minute. So you guys, another grown man. Both of y'all grown. And when I address you, Jermaine, I got to look you around. I can't eyeball you. I can't look you man to man eye to eye. When Master, requesting permission, Master, to do whatever. I got it clear with you. You're gonna make me work from sun up to sundown. Feed me what you want to feed me. And at night, and I don't want to get too explicit with children here, let's call it, you have a nighttime relationship with my wife. Because you feel like it. Whenever you feel like it. You're doing what you want to do, how you want to do. And guess what? I got the bed. And you know what they did to make sure that we wouldn't rebel against them? They took the strongest slaves, strongest guys, strongest slaves, and they either beat them to a pulp, killed them, and they let everybody see it. Because we want you to see that if we do this to your strongest one, the rest of y'all gonna be terrified and won't rise up against us. We're gonna keep you right where you at. Now that leave me talking, we still got that mentality today. The reason why we are treating people that look like us right now in these streets of Chicago, because we got a slave mentality. We rising up against one another. If we knew, why do you all think you are in slavery? If they knew you could read, you got beat to death. If you learn how to read, you better not tell nobody. Because they know that if we know what they know, if it's an even playing ground, we'll outdo them. We'll outdo them. So the way to keep us from doing that is you can't read no book. Now I want y'all to think about that. That was slavery. Don't y'all think we still got something now?
Yeah.
Because we didn't got it in the mentality where black folks won't read. We got the knowledge right there for everybody. But y'all won't read. So if you won't read, you can't progress. If you can't progress, guess what? We ain't physically beating you. We still slave whipping you. Because you stand right there. We still shooting each other. We gonna keep liquor stores right on the corner. We're gonna make it easier for you to access a gun than it is for food. Think about it. We can go get a gun faster than we can go get fresh fruit. We'll make it, we can get drugs faster than we get fresh vegetables. Keep all that right there. It's right there accessible for you. So that you all won't even think about, you won't even dream about that you can become mayor of the city of Chicago. Or you can become president of the United States. You won't even dream that big. You begin to say, this is just my life. This is all I ever comes to the hood. And so y'all heard what's the statement they say, like crabs in a barrel? As one try to climb up, they pull them back down. That's what it is. As one try to come up out of the hood, come out of the ghetto, misery love comes. You talking about you want to go to UCLA and be what? No! You gotta stay here with me. I ain't gonna be nothing, you can't be nothing. We gotta get rid of slave mentality. We gotta get rid of it. That's why I thank God for one of the traits He gave me. Peer pressure never bothered me. Peer pressure kills a lot of people, about a lot of people. I was one of the people growing up in my hood, and I had friends in every game. Blackstone, GDs, Vice Lords. Every game you can think of, I had friends in. We played ball together, we did this together. But when it came to crime, you go your way, I go my way. When they said they were going to do certain things, and let's say it was 8 of us, and let's say 6 of them was going to do it, and I was one of the 2 that said, no man, I can't do that. But one reason, because Joe Morgan was going to tear my butt up. So nah, I can't do that. Y'all ready to go steal a car? Hey man, y'all holler at me tomorrow when y'all ready to play football. When y'all ready to play football, basketball, y'all holler at me then. I can't get in that stolen car. Peer pressure never bothered me, but to some people, they get that peer pressure get them, they be like, man, you a lame. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I am.
And they go do it.
That's what I am.
Y'all laughing, I'm being real. I'm being real. That's a lame. You're a lame, man. You a lame. Something about being called a lame. Man, I can't be no lame. I can't be the only one. I can't be no nerd. I can't be no goofy. But I can tell y'all this, if I showed y'all a list, of 30 of the people I hung out with when I was growing up, if I showed y'all a list of 30 of the guys I hung out when I was growing up, from that list, I believe 12 to 15 of them are dead, 5 to 6 of them incarcerated, 3 of them I just don't know what's going on with, maybe only 2 of them besides myself, maybe 3 others besides myself are working the job, providing for the job. 30 people, 30 guys. 30. Okay. Segregation. Y'all don't know what that was like. Imagine you hungry and you want to go in a restaurant and eat, and somebody stop you like, you colored. Y'all restaurant across town. But I want some, y'all got some good food in there. You can't come in here. Some of y'all won't be able to handle that. No, man, I heard this food right here is good. You can't come in here, Negro. Oh, water fountain. Years ago, Inglewood was a bomb. Years ago, I heard it was a bomb.
I mean, we didn't even get to Inglewood. I gotta say the late 80s.
Y'all hear that?
Late 80s. I was going to Daly College. We couldn't even catch the bus on Sunday night to play.
Wow.
Yes. If our parents didn't drop us off, or we didn't have cars to get through there, we were going and they were still throwing bricks at us.
Yeah. We used to want to go. We used to go down 47 in Hartford to when they had, I think it was a community down there. It was a community AMP and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We go down there.
Yeah.
With my friend, we get chased back. Them white boys come out, Fanierville and Bridgeport. We get chased back.
Where it was, you couldn't even cross a vestment. All down to Market Fire, you couldn't cross that.
You couldn't do it? Oh, definitely Market Fire. We couldn't do that. Couldn't do that. And look, but now, y'all tell me how sad this is. Now, we told y'all how that was. Y'all tell me how sad this is.
That's crazy.
Right now, today,
I will walk through Maryville, Bridgeport, any other so-called prejudice place fast, and I will walk through some of our neighborhoods.
Yeah.
I'm more concerned about what my people will do to me,
Right.
as opposed to what them people will do.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's sad. That's sad. Then I'm okay around Peter and Jimmy, but I ain't going around you, bub. And that's supposed to be my brother. I ain't going around him. That's sad. Civil rights. How huge was civil rights? Tell me one thing that came as a result of the civil rights. Anybody? Vote, right?
And now how many people don't vote?
So it's a school. But remember, you couldn't go to whatever school you wanted to go to.
Yeah.
You can't be educated over here. You go over there and be educated. What's our picture that some of that now? Well, we can go where we want to go now.
So right, you get on the bus wherever you have to sit on the back of the bus.
Not only that, 84%, this is a known fact, 84% of the colleges that our kids don't pay their money to attend was built by slaves.
Y'all hear that? I want y'all to make sure y'all hear that. Y'all heard that? Say that again.
84% of the universities that our kids don't pay to go to was built by slaves.
Built by our ancestors.
Yeah.
But we gotta pay to go.
That's up. Let's see. Exactly what it is. Think about it. Ku Klux Klan don't have to do much now.
They sure don't. All they do is
They probably meet up monthly. Say everything going according to plan, guys. Yes. All right. Meeting adjourned.
no police officers.
Meeting adjourned.
Drugs in our neighborhood.
They killing each other.
People are hooked on that stuff, you know.
And that's why I used to like some of the raps y'all that have messages. Spice One had "Welcome to the Ghetto." He said, "From across the seas comes cocaine," but you never see the black man fly the plane. So you arrest us for all the drug cases, but ain't none of us no pilot coming from Mexico bringing it over to the United States.
Right, bitch. Yeah.
Somebody's closing their eye. And look, from somebody that's been in the military, that's been out of the United States and traveled on my own, but especially when I was in the military, I seen if they want to lock these borders down, they can lock it down.
They can lock them down.
When those drugs come in, this is what happened, y'all. When the drugs come in, somebody at the gate simply go, I ain't seen nothing.
Exactly,
Yeah.
because they get paid.
I ain't seen nothing. What drugs?
Shit.
So some drugs came. If they want to lock it down,
Like,
oh, they can lock it down. Well, nothing won't come in and nothing won't go out. They can lock it down. Believe me. Won't nothing get in.
But yo, they need to pay attention to the change that's coming.
Right
Change
on the
that
wall.
right is on the wall.
Right all
Y'all
on the
look at
wall.
it, they redoing all of these neighborhoods and they not doing them for us.
Better believe it.
and I show that they
Better believe
putting
it.
the white people down there and pushing the black people
Right,
down
yeah,
there.
Because everything, what Barbara just said, you are.
That's transportation.
That, look, listen, what Barbara shouldn't have said,
They
all
making it
the jobs that in Chicago,
They making it
they want to be right here, right at their job.
When they upgrade
They don't want to continue coming in from Metro.
They making it
And all that stuff.
I think that's
They want to be right at their
I mean,
job.
but you look at it, you didn't see white men driving buses. That's what you get. You get on them buses, that's white boys driving them buses. You know, yeah.
And we was talking about that a few months ago. That they used to think that was a dog job. They used to think it was a dog job. Then they just all of a sudden got on board. Like, wait a minute.
You know, they look at, they would go more corporate, you know, but now, they looking at what kind of pension they have after they finish these jobs, you know. I mean, the best thing is, you know, and you don't have to be real political and whatever, but get
Keep an eye on what's going on.
what's going on out here, because it's important.
Absolutely. You all know, you all know unions was actually created to keep us out. Unions was a way for them to get together and to get certain jobs and to hinder us, block us out. It was never intended for us to be part of those unions. They didn't never want us to infiltrate them. That was a way for them to look out for one another. Okay, and this is the reason why you all, especially the ones in my household, this is why I'm so deaf on voting. I don't care who you vote for.
Yeah.
There are too many people that gave blood, sweat, and tears for us to be able to go to a ballot and say, this is my choice. And we say, I ain't voting, they ain't gonna make no difference. I ain't doing that. We didn't have a chance. You all, we couldn't do it.
Yeah, when they came.
There's a story, I forget who the gentleman was. He walked from one country town, 40-something miles, I think, to another country town, but they told him this voting pole was there. When he got there, they turned him around. They just played games with him. And he walked because he wanted to place his vote. And he couldn't. And here we have the opportunity, and we just say, I ain't gonna do it. It ain't important to me. We say it don't matter. But we've seen some close races in recent years.
Yeah.
Where if you take 1 million people to say my vote don't matter, that's 1 million votes lost. Not even that much. Just say 100,000. Say, oh, my vote ain't gonna matter. It makes a difference. And if we want change, y'all, we have to put our candidates in there that want the change to come. That's why I used to get mad at one of my friends. He used to always say, we'd drive across the street that's tore up. Man, these potholes in here, man, we need a new map. This is what he'll say. So my response would be like, did you vote? No, man.
Thank you.
What are you talking about the potholes then? What are you talking about? You ain't even trying to get out no say-so.
Look at what they did when we got our first black mayor. They killed him within the first
They
day.
killed.
They killed.
And for those of y'all wasn't living during Harold Washington, let me say this.
I was
When he first was elected, I was 11 years old. At 11 years old, I recognized a man that brought an entire city together. All cultures, all races, all religions. Okay, this city was, I had never seen it like that. It has never been that way again. That man, God used that man to unify people. He was powerful. And I remember being junior or sophomore? Sophomore at Dunbar, walking through the halls and the news passed, the Harold Washington passed, and it was devastating.
Yeah,
and many of us believe.
I was working at City Hall when it happened.
Oh wow!
So you know, if you all could have seen, they set that man's body out for 3 days.
I went down there and saw it too.
People came out like it was
from
the
everywhere, like he was the president.
Yeah,
like he was the president.
I mean,
this
is
City Hall.
Stuff that we need to look at. Where our black people, where we can go and where we at.
Yes. That man unified our city, y'all.
We're smarter than them, and that's what you all gotta always remember. We are smarter than the white man. That's why they don't want us to get ahead.
Think of it like this, y'all. Think of it like a race. Think of it like this, a race, right? But they always get a head start. They always want to get a head start because they know if we get to line up together, we're gonna win. We're more creative than them. We just our whole thought process. So if they taught us from the same textbooks that they taught little Timmy from, we'll kill them. So the only way to stop us from beating them is to take all kind of advantages. Don't let them learn what we learned. Now put them behind. Let them learn on this level and we learn on this level. That's the game.
I'm sorry, God.
No, I want you. I want us in action. I don't want to be the only one talking. I'm glad. Thanks. Keep on, Trim. Let's talk a little bit about parenting. Okay? And I touched a little bit about this earlier. I already talked about your parents only responsible for your food, shelter, clothing, right? Honoring and respecting parents. Now I'm going to go through the Bible real quick because the Bible talks a lot about honoring and respecting your parents. Now I can tell you this. The Bible does not say honor and respect your parents if they're a doctor. It doesn't say honor and respect your parents if they're a lawyer. It simply says honor and respect your parents. If you all want long life, if you want long, or I'll reverse that. I'll reverse that and say, if you want to live a short life. If you want to live a short life, if you want your life to end premature, then what God had is scheduled.